My name is Charity Wangoi. I've been a baker for the last 8 years. Although it feels like I've been baking all my life. I started when I was 7 because of my mom. She had a small shop. So I've grown up baking. I've grown up in the kitchen, as you can see where we are today. Professionally, I've worked in bakeries, coffee shops, even the airport, as well as restaurants. So my day would ideally start at 5 a.m. and between 5 and 7, I'm doing the management part of it, which is opening my kitchen, so to speak. So I check the notice board for any events for the day. I check maybe any notes that were left by a different shift. I make sure all the equipment are in order, everything is working, ingredients are in the fridge, they're not expired, everything is up to standard. And then I move on to now the production bit. By this time, my staff have come in, and by staff, we have the trainees who are straight from school. They have no work experience, but they have the basic education on how to bake. Then we have the main bakers who have been working for about 2 or 3 years, so they can work on their own without supervision. And then there's me. And in the case that I'm not there, I have a substitute from one of the main bakers. So with all the activities I have to get done in a day, I'm able to prioritize them and get them all done using checklists. Checklist has saved my life. As a manager, everything seems important. Everyone wants something from you. And I'm also a baker, so I also have to get my job done. I have to bake. So what I implemented was a checklist system. Now a checklist, you can use a pen and a paper, which is the simplest thing. You can use Google Tasks, which I prefer because I'm able to back up I can have a whole month's worth of tasks that I can see. This way I always have my checklists, and I can see from periods past. Using this checklist system and lists has improved my life personally and professionally. Professionally, as a trainee, I found myself moving up. I found myself being promoted very fast. And of course, people get upset because normally when you come out of a trade school or craft school, you don't really know anything that much. Experience, you get it on the job. So for me, it helped me improve the speed at which I'm promoted. In my first job, I made a lot of mistakes and I learned from them very fast because my baker, the head baker who taught me, write down everything that needs to be done and follow everything as you tick. In the beginning, I encourage you, tick it. Tick every single thing that you need to do, and you will learn very fast from your mistakes. And I learned very fast from my mistakes. I got promoted in 6 months in my first job. In the next job, I got promoted when the head baker left. They didn't see a need to hire someone else because on top of production, which I learned in school, I learned how to bake a cake. Checklists help you be a manager. And if you're a manager, you stand out because you have your craft, you can bake, and now you can manage people while they're baking. So for me, checklists help me work very efficiently. Nothing is missed. I don't forget anything. Usually my mind, I start very many tasks. I enter my day and I'm excited because baking is a passion for me. I go and I want to bake. I'm baking, I'm concentrating on my cake for more than 2 hours in the beginning without realizing that I need to do other things. So it helped me be efficient. I know I'm baking a cake. Yes, it's fun, it's exciting, I'm happy, but I need to make 50 cookies after this. So I have my checklist on the side, on a piece of paper. I feel good. I just check every single thing I've done. I'm efficient, I'm working alone, I'm working with a team, I can communicate, and even when I'm not there, I'm able to let the work continue by itself. I've created a standard, and this is very important. This is what makes you stand out from anybody. If you can do your trade, you can do your craft, and you can manage as well efficiently, save time, avoid mistakes, that saves a lot of money. Like in my case, I got rewarded for it with many promotions.